it's not control, but the fact that, you know, this thing is in the air moving shows that this, I mean, if they can really, you know, the two things on the ground, they're stabilizers. Now they're controlling it, flying it around the warehouse. I mean, this is the first flying bike in history, right here, and they're able to control it. Look at that. They control where it's more precise, you know. So it's not just flying, you know, wildly about the warehouse, bumping into walls and stuff like that. They're showing you the precision that this thing has. And that's it right there. They're showing you the precision this thing has.
Is that the dummy?
That's the dummy, yeah. It's being controlled on the ground with our remote control units. But they are saying they want to get this to where the remote control unit is on the bicycle, and the person riding it will control it, you know, just like that.
I thought they were calling the person that's riding it the dummy for doing it.
No, it was an actual crash test dummy. That was...
Who is this dummy that's going up there?
No, the person, I mean, this is an actual test flight. So you're seeing right there the first flying bike in action. Now, no production date has been, but this just shows you that it's coming soon. You know, maybe in a couple of years, I mean, something like this might actually come out into production, a smaller version of it. So you just got to stay tuned to see where this thing is coming from. Now, and speaking of that, of new technology coming soon, we have the eyesight gesture control can now use any web camera or camera to control computers. And again, we have another video to show you. Now, the eyesight, they first unveiled their new eyesight gesture control system at this year's Mobile World Congress, which took place back in February of this year, 2013. And now the eyesight has, Now Eyesight, that's the name of the company. They have unveiled a new eyesight gesture control. Eyesight gesture control. You know, that system that builds on their technology, which is capable of detecting depth and simulating 3D tracking using just a standard web camera or camera. Now, this piece of software will use your existing, you don't have to buy anything, use your existing camera in your computer. Just software, use your existing camera, but it's capable of detecting depth, simulating 3D, just using a standard webcam or camera that you already have, whether in your phone or your laptop or something like this. I mean, we're going to show you a video of this thing in action. I'm telling you, man, you're like, man, you know, because right now, you know, a lot of these peripherals coming out, you have to get an attachment, you know, like another camera or something like that to be able to control it. This new gesture control system, they're saying is not they're saying, but it is 100% software based. So that means no gadgets. Just install the software on your computer and your existing camera on your computer, your existing camera on your tablet or whatever that you have, boom. You see, people don't have to buy new hardware. You can now gesture control, because remember, the Leap is coming out in July. And the Leap is a gesture control device that allows you to use your hands to control your the movements on your computer. This thing is saying that it can use your camera to watch you to get those gestures. Now, they're saying that users don't need to buy any new hardware to use the system, which will be made available to hardware manufacturers to add their product to offer a new edge in an ever-increasing competitive market. Now, the people said Eyesight is a leading provider of gesture recognition technologies, powering mass-market embedded touch-free solutions that create new and exciting user experiences. That's what the Eyesight people are saying. They're saying that with Eyesight gesture control technology, users can enjoy the natural user interface, natural user interface, allowing them to easily and intuitively control a variety of devices using simple hand gestures. Can you imagine controlling your TV, you know, with just your hands? No more fumbling around, oh, I lost the remote. You never lose the remote this way, because your TV will have that built-in camera. You always have the remote with you. You know, with your computer, you're sitting in front of it and you're trying to, you know, you're tired, or, you know, you want to move the pages, but you have to press certain things. No, just use your hand gestures now to do that. They're saying that simple to use just as a device such as mobile phones, tablets, PCs, TVs, set-top boxes, in-car informant system, anything that's digital that you normally have to touch. I mean, this is making, we thought touch screen was the next. Oh man, touch screen, is that touch? That's what we're thinking. If it's not touch, it's old. Well, they're saying that touch screen is now old. You know what I'm saying? Capacitive touch screen. Go ahead then.
What's that software with that strip your...
That's the Leap Motion.
Okay, but that's not what...
No, this is something different.
So they have developed the same technology basically.
Just using software. No hardware. Because Leap Motion obviously is a little piece of hardware. And even though Leap Motion signed a deal with HP to embed that hardware in upcoming HP laptops, so it'll technically be, but it's still a hardware. It's still a piece of device that has to go into the hardware. They're saying this is 100% software. No hardware at all. You download the software into your computer, mobile phone.
As long as you have a
compatible device.
Yeah, a camera.
As long as it has a camera, right. With Leap Motion, it doesn't use a camera. It creates a field that when your hands get into that field, you can manipulate it. So there's no camera with Leap. With this, it uses your camera. Your camera tracks you. The software allows the camera to track your movements and we're going to show you video-wise this thing working, because I can say it and sometimes it's hard to visualize, but we're going to show you this thing. But what I'm saying is, we thought touch, that's the big thing right now, and they're already with Leap Motion, and then Eyesight, the Eyesight company, they're already making touch screens obsolete before they really got started.
I'm even more impressed with this one than
the Leap,
than the other, because the other one, this doesn't require new hardware or anything.
Right.
Once
you have a camera, everything has a camera now
everything
coming
has
out.
a camera,
Yeah, so that's not even a problem. Once you have that,
it blew them away.
It hasn't come out yet. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't blow them away yet because it ain't out.
Until we see it working.
Until we see it working, but we're gonna see it working right here. They say this thing is, but they don't have any pricing or worldwide availability. They haven't released that yet. They're saying Eyesight, for the new Eyesight gesture control software, they haven't released any to say, well, next year or anything like that. They're just showing you that they have this thing on the works and that they plan to come out with it.
Because the S4 has some kind of
It has that gesture control type thing. Yeah, it does. Where you can answer a phone by just swiping your hand without touching it. You can, if you look away, it already has that camera. If you look away, it pauses the video.
S4 and the Note, I think.
Yeah, the Note, I don't know if the Note has the look away. I think that's just the S4. To where, like, if you're looking at a movie and you look away, it'll pause the movie. I think that's just the S4. That's just recent. But maybe that the Note can be upgraded to do that. I don't know. But yeah, the S4 already has, a slimmed down version of that. This thing is supposed to just give you that full control. So let me stop talking about it, all right? Because I'm talking, and it's like, man, you're just going on yapping about this thing. But you know what? I can't really show you it just yet because we're coming up, real close to that break. So I don't want to show it and then have to break it in the middle or anything like that. So we're gonna in a few seconds, maybe half a minute, 45 seconds, we're gonna take a break. And when we come back, the first thing we're gonna see, other than my beautiful face, is going to be this thing in action. Now I know you've tuned in because you tuned in to see the star right here. I get that, but I gotta go away sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to show this thing in action. And like Devin is saying, he's more impressed with this,
I'm ready,
than he is with the Leap. Because remember when we saw the Leap, we were like, man, this thing. And I still think the Leap is a good piece of technology. Don't get me wrong, because it doesn't use camera, so you have two different angles. But with this now, it's using the camera, so is it going to give you more precise control? Is it going to give you better control? We don't know. And imagine if you had both of these things, because Leap is going to be embedded in HP's computers now. And imagine when other companies get that, you're not going to see the hardware. It's just going to be inside. And they're saying that the Leap Motion technology can be made as thin as a credit card, so they can put it in phones too, to where you don't need to look at your camera. It's just the possibilities are immense. And before touchscreen even really got started, it's on the way out. So let's go ahead right now. We're going to take that break. We're coming right back, and we're going to show you the eyesight gesture control system 100% software based. Right after this. You don't want to miss this. Come right back.